Hi, welcome to my first binder tour. So I just impulsively thought about creating this video because I was binging a lot of photo card storage videos as well as binder tours, and I thought, why not make my own? Of course, their production and the quality of their video is much better, but I hope whoever you are watching this, you will like it. So just a brief introduction. I am a new Showl. I've been a Shiny fan since, I guess, July of last year. Although I've known Shiny for more than 4 years, but unfortunately, I was not able to really connect with them because I focused on another group. But now, after their comeback, I realized that I really connect with their music, and I'm just happy to reconnect with them. So there. Now let's start. So this is the official Don't Call Me binder from SM. If you buy this includes a member photo card. I bought the key version because Onu, my bias, is not available at that time, and I also like Key's photo card from this binder. So let's explore. Alright, so as you can see, I collect Onu and I also collect group photo cards. I found this template from Instagram, and as you can see, I place stickers when I find certain photo cards or stickers and whatnot. I haven't updated this, I've noticed, but that's fine. Yeah, there's also more to this template, but I haven't printed it yet, so that's fine. So okay, so first up, this is the Sherlock group photo card. I bought this with an album for a very good price. At first, I didn't know why this photo card is really big, but I'm also thinking if this was from a Taiwan press and whatnot, but this is actually the Korean press photo card. They just decided to make it a lot bigger than the other photo cards. So there. And this is the One of One Dakji. They didn't have a photo card for that album. Instead, they had these. They look like Pogs. They're sticking to the 90s theme, I guess. Yeah, and then the postcards from Don't Call Me. Okay. And let's start with the other group photo cards. So I have completed them, at least for the Korean discography. I have the Misconceptions of You, Misconceptions of Us, Everybody, and Don't Call Me, and then some extras. These are not from albums. This is from the Ace kit. This is from the Mediheel merch, and this space is for the Taiwan Avix group card. That's one of the hardest to find photo cards of Shiny, but yeah, I'm putting my my hopes up, and I will just put up a filler until I find it. And then if you've noticed, during OT5 eras, they didn't have a lot of group photo cards, and for the Story of Light, they had a lot. They have 9 in total. I could have placed these in horizontal sleeves also, like this, for to look, I guess, more organized, but it's 9 in total, and I don't want to put one photo card on another sleeve, so might as well place them here like this. And I just love how they had a lot of group photo cards from this era. It's very symbolic. But of course, we all know that Jongin will still be a member. Alright, and this is the Japanese group photo cards. So I'm still lacking Replay, 1000 Years, Always by Your Side, and Boy Meets You. I have pretty much everything. I just purchased Lucky Star, but it's not yet here. So I have Sherlock, Dazzling Girl, Fire, and Boy Meets You. There. And these are non-album photo cards. These are from the mobile fan site. I'm not really sure what that is. This is from Boy Meets You Light Stick, and these are the Cash Beasts from the Story of Light era. I have the other one, but I haven't received it yet. And these are the films from Don't Call Me, and yeah, this is the group and Onu. I placed a white cardboard here so that I can see them better. Yeah, and then more group photo cards. This is the sticker from Married to the Music. This is the bookmark from One of One, and some product collaborations. Yes, and stickers from One and One, Story of Light, Beyond Live, and some extra Story of Light stickers. No, sorry, photo cards. Okay. And now let's go to the Onu photo card. So, again, he's my bias, so he's the only one I could collect. First of all, I don't really see the, the importance of having to collect everyone. We can love, the other members without having to collect all of them. And also, financially, it's not very feasible, especially Taemin. Taemin is really expensive, especially his Japan photo cards. All right. So there, we have, what's this? Lucifer, Sherlock, Misconceptions of Me, Misconceptions of You, 2 versions, Misconceptions of Us, Everybody, the bookmark from Everybody, and then my favorite photo card of all time from their Korean discography, the Odd photo card. I will talk about that, more about that later. I have a bit of a rant when it comes to their photo card. Sorry. My gosh, I'm sitting down and my leg is starting to hurt. Sorry. Okay, so I have a little rant. The Lucifer photo card is it's not very HD compared to their subsequent photo cards. That is official, by the way. It's just that back then the photo cards weren't the best. So there. And yeah, if you've noticed, I have 2 of the Odd photo cards because I'm just in love with them. I mean, he looks so good. Like, this is my favorite era of Onu. Well, one of my favorite eras, but I guess okay, here's my story. When I started listening to SHINee, I love their songs, but I had a hard time picking a bias. Like, really, I don't know who's gonna be my bias, and I'm okay with being, not being able to pick a bias. But after watching their stages from the Odd era, like View, especially Lovesick, I don't know, have you seen that legendary M Countdown fan cam? He looks so gorgeous. So yeah, I fell in love with him because of that era. So yeah, the Odd, and also Odd is my favorite album, and he looks so gorgeous. Like, he looks amazing. Yeah, my camera is not giving it justice, but even this candid photo of him, he looks so beautiful. And I have 2 copies of Married to the Music because I bought one ahead of time before I got my album, and then someone offered me the photo card for a very low price, so might as well get it. So I got 2. And I bought the Key photo card because Onu is also there. It's kind of funny, like Onu is right behind him, so I consider this like an Onu photo card too. Yeah, and then the One and One photo card. So this is very sought after. Like, I understand why. I mean, look at him. He looks gorgeous. Like, yeah, I get it. I get it. This is very sought after, and also in general, they're one and one photo cards are generally more expensive than their normal photo cards. I guess the repackaged photo cards are more expensive because for Misconceptions of Us, this is also harder to find and more expensive. By the way, this is also more expensive than usual because it's the second print and it wasn't as widely distributed, I guess. Yeah, so there. And then we have The Story of Light. So this is Onew. Yeah, I know the difference in styling is very very different. But yeah, I think he still served some looks during this era. Yeah. And then for some strange reason, the epilogue cards, they're not very expensive, but they're harder to find. Like, it took me a while to complete the Korean discography because of this particular photo card. But I'm glad I found it. Okay, and then 3 years late, well, not 3 years later, 2 years later, more than 2 years later, they had a comeback after Onew's military enlistment. And there we have Don't Call Me. Don't Call Me is an amazing album. If you haven't listened to it, give yourself a favor. And their fake reality concept is just one of the best. He looks amazing. And honestly, if you look at Onew, like here, he looks like, yeah, I mean, you're a typical handsome Korean guy, but you wouldn't really think of him as someone who can pull off a lot of different looks. But no, he could. I mean, look at him. He could serve a lot of looks. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I just find him really, really handsome. And this is the reality photo card. This is the AR photo card. And this is the Atlantis photo card. I don't really keep my photo cards based on eras or themes. I'm just putting them chronologically. Yeah, so this is Atlantis. This is the one of the photo cards. This is one of my favorites, actually. I love the background, the pose. I think it's cute. And then the punch out cards. So there. And now on with the solo. So I have the voice photo cards. I have two of the other one because I bought one of them separately, and then I found a sealed voice album for an affordable price, so that's why I have two. There. And I have the Midnight Sun photo cards. I'm still lacking one where he's wearing a white shirt. I bought one copy, and for each album you get you get two photo cards, and I bought this separately. So I'm still looking for the other one. And this is the other Midnight Sun photo card from one of the merch. And this is the photo card from his military play, or yeah, military musical. And then some more photo cards. So this is the SMCU card, the shiny version, the ID, and the SMCU version. I bought this separately too. I didn't buy the album sealed because SMCU version has 52 photo cards, I think. So the odds of getting your bias out of 52 is very slim. So might as well just buy this. Yeah. And this is one of my prized possessions. This is the Shiny World 4 photo card. This is my favorite concert of Shiny. This is my favorite era. I mean, Sakura Hair Jinky is there. I just love it, and it's very sought after as well. It's one of their more expensive photo cards, but I bought it for a very good price, and I'm glad about it. And this is another Shiny World 4 photo card. I'm not sure if this is the invitation card. And I'm lacking the other one, which is really hard to find. Even those bigger collectors, they have a hard time finding it. So there. And then this is from the Shining Party Kino and the Shining, what's that? Into the Light photo book set photo card. Okay, now on with the Japanese discography. I'm still lacking Replay. I found it before, but I don't know, it's too overpriced for me. So I let it pass. Hopefully I'll find it again in a lower price. I'm not a cheapskate, you know. I don't mind paying money for my photo cards. I'm not the ones who are complaining about overpriced photo cards because I understand their value. I mean, yeah, it makes a little sense that people are giving more importance to photo cards, but it is what it is. So, I'm not one of those people who are looking for low price photo cards. I mean, I would be happy to have them, but that's not really my priority. My priority is to complete them. Okay. So, yeah, I still have them in chronological order. I didn't put a place card for the Lucifer Japanese print photo card because, first of all, it's the same photo as the Korean print, and at the same time, it's also very hard to find. So I'm not really prioritizing on getting it, but if I found it for a good price, of course I'm gonna buy it. But yeah, it's the same card, only it has pointed ends or pointed edges. So it's it's not really a priority. My priority is to complete the the ones that I don't really have, because technically I have the Lucifer photo card, but the Korean version. Okay, so to continue, I'm still lacking one of the Sherlock photo cards, but I have two of these. I don't know why. I just love this photo card so much that I ended up buying two. Yeah. This is one of my most favorite photo cards of Onu. I mean, look at this. It looks like a cover of a novel from 19th century or 20th century. It's very nice to look at. So there. And also my other two favorite photo cards of Onu. I love how his hair looks like here. It's very James Deansy. Here he just looks amazing. And well, of course I love all of Onu photo cards, but these are like my favorites. And I also love the Boy Meets You, or I'm Your Boy, sorry, the I'm Your Boy photo card, and Kimi no Seide. I just bought this. This is very hard to come by, so when I found it, even though it's a bit more expensive than your usual photo card, I bought it. I don't mind. It's not too expensive anyway, so I'm just glad I found it and I have it now, because it's very hard to find. And then we have this page for Superstar. Well, for the older eras, I think I'm just missing Replay. Fine, let's include Lucifer, the other Sherlock one, and 5. I don't have 5 yet. But for new releases, I'm still lacking 3 Superstar cards. I'm not really, focusing on that. The Superstar cards are really expensive, and I just don't like how over-edited the cards were. I mean, I think he's great looking. It's just that I don't know why they edited his photos too much for Superstar. At least based on the ones that I have. I don't have the others yet, so I can't really tell. So now we're on to the non-album photo cards. I have completed the fake reality cards. Well, at least from the fake reality concept. These are from the merch This is from that cubic painting kit, and this is from the binder. So I have a mutual who decided to sell this photo card, which I'm so happy about. First of all, it's very inexpensive when she sold it, and it's really hard to find now. Like, I cannot find these anymore. Yeah, because the binder itself, it's hard to find these days too. And this is from another merch from Atlantis. This is the, I think, Easy You fan sign, and this is from the Atlantis merch and Don't Call Me merch. Yeah, I'm still missing one, I think the projector photo card, but you know, I mean, I'm just taking my time. Okay, so I'm back. I just had to take a little break earlier. Okay, so let's continue. So I was saying the projector photo card is still missing. I haven't found one of those yet. Hopefully I would, because I really like that photo card. I also have 2 of the cubic painting photo cards. I have a few duplicates actually. And now we're on to the other merch photo cards. So I have the Beyond Live photo cards. This is from the brochure. This is from the sticker set, which is my favorite. He looks amazing. Well, actually, he always looks amazing. This is the AR photo card from the ticket, and this is from the phone standee. I don't know why the phone standee photo card is too yellowish, but that's actually one of my most useful merch. I use that phone standee a lot, surprisingly. I thought I would just display it wherever, but yeah, I use it actually. I use it for its purpose, for its intended purpose. So this is the Ace photo card. This is another Ace photo card. I don't have the one with the signature yet, but it's fine. It's the same photo. And these are from the anniversary merch. This is from the key ring, and this is from the matching card. Okay, now we're on to the collaboration merch. So I have the same photo cards. I have all of them, thank goodness. They're not very expensive nor hard to find, but since they're very inexpensive, a lot of shawls tend to complete all of them, and Onu's very popular here, so he's the one who gets purchased first, and Taemin before the other members. And since this is the same photo cards of Onu, this is an outlier. This is from Mediheal. Honestly, I'm not crazy about this photo card because it's kind of blurred. Yeah, but it's fine. It's Onu. Okay, so we have the Season's Greetings photo cards. I'm still missing the 2015, the OT5 2016, and the other OT5 from 2017. But I have, yeah, pretty much, most of it. At least most of the ones that I wanted. And some POBs from the other editions. So I'm moving the camera so you can see the holographic photo cards, but I don't know, it's kind of amusing when I think about the POBs, because they're pretty much the same photos, but some are like, I don't know, I like how some of the photos were cropped, like this one. I prefer this one than this one, and I like this one too. Yeah. Obviously, I'm still lacking a lot of pre-order benefits from Season's Greetings, but that's fine. Okay, so here we are. This is the transparent photo card section. Honestly, when I got into K-pop, I'm not sure why transparent photo cards is such a it's a thing. I don't know, but I'm kind of over it, to be honest. Thank goodness SM doesn't really have a lot of transparent photo cards, because I used to collect another group and they have a lot of those. So I'm still lacking the Bistro de Shiny group photo card, as well as the other Onu photo card from the Shining Party. But yeah, I pretty much have the... Sorry about that, that's my cat. Yeah. These are the cards from Bistro de Shiny. This is the one from the DVD. I didn't know it has a random photo card, but I'm glad there was. I pulled Taemin, and I randomly found another Showl who pulled an Onu, and she's a Taemint. So I approached her and I asked her to trade, and thank goodness she traded with me, because these photo cards from the DVD, they're so hard to come by. Okay, so we're looking at some of my most favorite things from this binder. This is the Jinro collaboration from Don't Call Me. It has some stickers and the magnet, and I decided to place all of them in the binder because it you know, it just looks good that way. So there are like the frogs, the Jinro mascot, dressed as the members of Shiny from the Fake Reality version or concept. And there are like spare binders, sleeves rather. There are spare sleeves, and I just decided to put some photos from the commercial and Onu's Instagram. Yeah, I think it looks good that way. Okay, and then on with the stickers. So the stickers, I don't know why these are stickers, but they look like photo cards. But you know, SM, you do you. So these are from the SM pop-up store, or SUM, I don't know. But yeah, this is one of their merch. And these two are from the Shiny World 5 concert, and this is from Odd, my favorite era, and this is from the Shiny World 5 concert too, and the other stickers from the Odd sticker set. Okay, and these are the stickers from 1 and 1. They're very sought after too. I think the merch from Odd, 1 of 1 and 1 and 1 are very sought after, and that's what I'm also, those are also my favorite eras. So yeah, I understand. So I'm still looking for the holographic photo card of Onu from 1 of 1. That's actually very expensive these days and hard to find, but yeah, I am not going to rest until I get it. I get that whole set, and the group also. These are the stickers from the Story of Light era, and the SM Museum, no, not SM Museum, the SM card, the Onu Cash B from the Voice era, and there. So I don't have the Dice albums yet, but they're already here. It's just that I have sellers and they haven't shipped them yet to me, but I ordered a few, actually a lot, and I haven't received them yet. But I received some of the individual photo cards I purchased. Yeah, and this is the one of the digital Digipack photo cards. I really love this. I really love this photo card, aside from Weekend Boy, which I don't have yet. And there, so now with the Shiny and Wonderland photo cards, I have completed the group and Onu cards. This is all of them. I also have the packaging. Yeah, one seller is kind enough to give me the packaging, and then that's it for this binder. So this is the photo card binder. sorry, the binder photo card of Key that I was talking about earlier. So there, I'll make another video for the postcard and other inclusions video later on. But this is all for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.